This is probably our best season. I don't know if it is record-wise, but it just feels like it could be the best. Things are working in ways that they like, and consistently in ways that they haven't really done for us yet before. I'm confident in our top six, and our defense and goaltending. Everything's looking pretty damn good. Blackwood still doesn't want a contract because he's a dick. So that's awesome. I'm not sure what we're going to do about him. Hopefully we can get him back. Yeah, we're offering Strome and Fernland extensions. And that is really it. Yeah. Other than that, we weren't going to make any major trades here at the deadline, I don't believe. I struggled to look at our roster and see a gap that needs filling, so we'll probably just hodl. But we can pick up some extra picks here if I have some junk to give up. We can grab some extra picks. Anything unsigned here? Low 9. We just drafted this guy, but I'm not going to use him, especially as a two-way. This guy as well. These are a couple I could easily throw in. Let's do that. Let's see what else. I could have just stayed on that, but 59 top 9, two-way. You can go in there. 16 and 18. He's a playmaker, so yeah, I'll throw him in there. I'm not going to use a friggin' top 9 playmaker. 67, 18. As a DFD, I'll hold on to this guy. You can become depth or actually serviceable. And then these dudes probably not. This guy was going okay this year, but he's so far behind schedule that I might be actually willing to give him up. Anyway, let's start with these guys for... fuck me. I pressed the wrong button. I didn't add the dude. Or the dudes, these two. There you go. So let's trade these 4 guys. I doubt we find someone who... Well, they're going to say a guy for the same role. And plus, it's Vegas. By the way, rip in pepperonis, Vegas. You just got beat by the Montreal Canadiens. With all the fucking favorable penalty calls that you could ever dream of. And you still lost to a team from the Mickey Mouse division. That means you are officially a Mickey Mouse franchise, Vegas. Although you always have been since the very beginning. You are even more so a Mickey Mouse franchise now. Unreal how you choke that away. Oh, baby. Feels so good. Justice. Even better justice is the rest of the league and their fan bases understanding why the Sharks do not like Vegas. It's been great to watch their insanely fast fall from grace. Anyway, we need some picks here. I'm just going to grab them from New Jersey or something. I don't know. I'm not going to get all that, obviously, but I'm going to throw them all in there. Actually, I might. You never know. Holy fucking shit. We actually got all that. That's kind of nuts. I guess I should have got more. We actually have 12 picks now. Which I guess I'll hold on to. If I want to move up, I can move up. I got some extra assets and whatnot. So, yeah, we'll just hold on to that. Sure. Why not? Alrighty. I did have that low elite I was considering trading, but we could still trade him at the draft. So I'll have to remember that is an option come the draft. Hopefully I do. Other than that, we showed the we looked at the draft class. All that's left really to do here is to get into the postseason, I believe. I can't really make any more contract offers. Well, I can look, and maybe I want to... Alright, let me take one last look here. I just don't see what to improve. Like, if we had a third-line scoring line, maybe you can shift, like, down Stevens or something to pick up someone better, but we don't. We have a third-line grinder line and a fourth-line grinder line, and everything's working right now. And Puljujärvi even's having a terrific year. 54 points. It's freaking like already totaling what the hell he's done here so far, I'm pretty sure. No, he had 159 point season, but yeah, last year he had 51 points. Or no, sorry, that's this year so far. 54 points, yeah. But he's setting a career high no matter what. I doubt he only gets 5 points down the stretch here playing on that line. So yeah, he's been kicking some ass here. And he signed relatively long term still, so if he gets stack growth, he'll be exceedingly worth his pay grade. And I think we found the new first liner here. I definitely believe we have. Just because Draisaitl's killing it on that second line, man. Yeah. Alright, anyway. So let's just do it. Let's sim up. I'm not even gonna bother. Can't even think of anything defensively, especially now that excuse me, Chubarov is where he is and growing the way he's growing. So just get by the trade deadline. We'll see if there's any major trades that happen. There's quite a few. I believe it was last year how we saw pop up. Quite a few blockbuster-esque trades. And it looks like it might be a few here. Hjalmarsson on waivers. Interesting. I just want to see what his overall's at. Yeah, trash. Oh, thanks. Strome and Ferland accepted their extensions, so don't have to worry about them. We lose to Vegas after I talked all that shit. Whatever. We'll give them a consolation prize. Lord knows they need it. They're already pissing and moaning, saying to fire people or trade people, and it's glorious. Just wait until they actually experience the adversity. Like any adversity, really. Wait till they miss the playoffs, man. That fan base is gone. I don't think they really thought that through about Vegas. Alright, anyway, let's do some scouting real quick. Alright, moving on here. And racking up some L's here, apparently. What the hell? Not a great month here, but let's turn it around. There you go. Yeah, we actually hit 20 regulation losses. I really didn't think we were going to hit 20 regulation losses this year, but wow, we're going to go way over it, apparently. Cool, alright. Well, still overall, like I said, a good year. A couple shutouts right there with scoring a lot of goals as well, so that's pretty sick. Oh, so here come all the wins. Alright, whatever. Again, I'm not super that's not good. Fuck me. That's the worst time for an injury right before the playoffs here. Strome goes out. And we got to throw in Blackwell. Alright, that's fun. Well, good news is he could play pretty much everywhere Strome was playing, so yay. Alright, well, we had a good end of the year, though. That's a very, very good end of the season. We lost that big one to Philly, but after that, we won like 2, 3, that was 4, 6 straight. Then we got to take on Arizona in the first round of the playoffs. I don't think we've played them yet in this series, so yay for that. Yay for the new stuff happening. Let's see, 119 points for McDavid. There's your McDavid numbers. 4-1-3 goals for, 2-4-5 goals against. Extremely happy with that performance. 32.9% on the power play is ridiculous. All right, penalty kill kept kind of slacking, so not thrilled about that, but what can you do? We were very even on home and the road. And 8-2 in the last 10. We're winning the Presidents. Uh-oh. But we are by far the best goal-scoring team. Like, no one else is even close defensively. And the best defensive team by a decent margin as well. Power play. The best power play teams. The only thing we're not going to be best at is penalty kill. And I don't think we're going to be even be in the top 10 in that. But whatever. We're middle of the pack penalty kill, which isn't horrible, I guess. Could use some improvement, obviously, as you see all the playoff teams up here, but we'll fix it in the playoffs, right? That's never gone wrong. Alright, it didn't go wrong for the Habs, man. They didn't have a good penalty kill all year, then they hit the playoffs, and then we're freaking lights out. I'm gonna keep bringing up the Habs, man. Even though I've had tons of run-ins with your fans over the years, you did the hockey world a solid, especially Sharks fans. Alright. McJesus, 119 points. Like, seriously, McJesus, that's a lot of points. 46 goals, 73 assists, plus 54. Wisniewski, 63 goals. Might win that trophy. 105 points. Draisaitl, 99 points. Like, Draisaitl still got almost 100 points playing on the second freaking line. 44, 55. I mean, gee, plus 30 as well. Look at the freaking power play that we had. Puljujarvi over point per game player on the first line. Yeah, probably not super hard, but you know what? I think we kind of found where he belongs here. He's a plus 55 as well. Strome had 62 points. Again, like it really, really panned out. Stevens, all right, so at least he got 20 goals. That's his saving grace. He was a 20-goal scorer. He could still kind of, get into that role. But yeah, the awareness is there. But yeah, that passing might be kind of bringing him down in the grand scheme of things. However, we're still going to try to make him work until he can't work. His chemistries aren't great, so I won't be, you know, completely against moving him at some point. We'll see how it pans out. But yeah, Wilson at 56 points, playing on third line with some power play. Shaw at 40 points. Ferland at 35. Kara had 32. Smith, Hathaway didn't hit 20. But, I mean, these point totals are good. Plus minuses are good. Blackwell. Look what Blackwell does every time he hops in the lineup. 4 points in 5 games played. He is the perfect depth piece, and he's 32, and I'm sad I'm not going to have him around. We're only going to have him around for like another 2 years, maybe a little bit longer, but you know, he won't last too long past that. Nurse, 67 points. Bouchard, 54. Jones, 48. I mean, there's your big 3 defensemen. They all scored a lot. Look at the plus minuses. Klefbom and Jones held it down as well. Kukuk didn't have to play too much, but oh my goodness, Blackwood really catapulted himself, and Skinner actually lost in stats. I don't care. Most importantly is Blackwood, and he might get that stat growth back, which is gonna be sucky for us trying to sign him. Speaking of trying to sign him, since it's the end of the season now, we already looked at all our stuff. I'll go back and check out the league stuff. Before I forget though, god damn it. As of right now, he's not asking for a ridiculous amount, but he just doesn't want the extension, which is extremely kind of frustrating for us. We'll have to see how we do in the playoffs. Maybe he wants one after that ends, wherever and whenever that'll be. All right, let's check around the league. At some stats. Alrighty, let's see how he stacked on. Pretty sure McDavid is going to lead the league. I don't see anyone else getting more points than him. Nope. Giroux was close with 109. Playing for San Jose. Good on you, Claude. Wozniewski came in second with 105 points. I don't see anyone who's going to beat out Wozniewski, though, for this. The goal scoring. Oh, yeah, he beat Ovechkin by 11. 39-year-old Ovechkin with a 52-goal season hype. Oh, baby. Wozniewski, you absolute beauty. Assists would be McDavid up there with 73 as well. Kicking ass. Hey, look, Strome's up there. And Pugliari. Look at that. We are just up there in so many different ways. How many of our guys are up here in the top? 3 in the top 5. We have 3 forwards in the top 5 of scoring. Beauty. All right, and we're going to see all of our plus minuses up there. Pugliari, McDavid, Wozniewski. Okay, O'Reilly's up here too, but yeah, Stevens is even up here as well. Sean Stevens, man. Absolute hype. Actually, Pugliari had the best plus minus in the NHL. That's pretty impressive. Let's see who's the most clutch. Probably fucking Wozniewski. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen someone get this many game winners. Zachary Wozniewski, 17 game-winning goals. That's better than okay. So technically, Toivo Teravainen might be technically more clutch because it's about 1 in 3. But this is almost 1 in 3 as well, with a lot more goals and a lot more game winners. So fuck you, Toivo Teravainen. Wozniewski's a beauty. Power play goal leader, yeah, that'd be Wozniewski. Power play point leaders, I'm sure we'll see all of us up here. McDavid, okay, Giroux's up there as well. Draisaitl, Wozniewski, absolute filth, baby. Shorties. Chris Tierney with 4. Good on you, Cobra. Yeah, I don't see any of our guys up there. Oh, wait, Shaw. Derp. Power play point totals. Shaw is still up there. Anybody? No, just Shaw. Okay. Good for you, Shaw. All right, let's check out the possibles for the Selke here. You know what? I want to see if Draisaitl's anywhere near here. But Stützle, Pominarov, or Stützle, Couturier, these guys are up there. Kinda Lindholm. Pedersen kind of up there. Where's the breakout? There he is. Barkov, probably the favorite right now. Yeah, and unfortunately I don't see there's Dylan Strome in the conversation. There's a lot of guys in the conversation. Kopitar's got to be up there as well. Okay, looks like Draisaitl may not be the best defensively, unfortunately, because he's gonna have a ridiculous. Yeah, he's got 57.1% on there. I mean, he does. Is this going to be enough? I mean, he's going to have a filthy plus minus as well. Like, maybe it's enough, but I don't think he takes enough face-offs because he's... You know what? Maybe I should put him on the face-offs in the power play instead of McDavid. I wonder if that would work. Yeah, I should, because he's got the better face-offs. He really should be the guy taking the draws. So maybe I'll start doing that in the future. Not even just for the Selkie, just for us. I mean, 90 face-offs is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, maybe I should start doing that. Utilize that stat now that I know it's where it is. I thought it was going to be pretty similar to McDavid's, but no. He is crazy. See, I don't think he'll be in the conversation just because he won't have taken enough, so... We'll see what happens in that regard, but Boakfist probably will win the Norris. 88 points, plus 14. I mean, only 67. He's down by over 20 points, but even though the plus minus is filthy, it should go to Adam Boakfist. That's my vote, at least. Because who cares about plus minus? Alright, let's see the goaltenders. Even though it's the... the only really stat to judge that sort of stuff in this game. Okay! Hart Swayman, who? Okay, Jeremy Swayman, apparently. Hart is definitely it. Swayman's a question mark. But he is on kind of a worse team than... they're not that much worse. I'd say Swayman's a big question mark. And Blackwood is also a big question mark. While all those goals against is better than Hart. That's more of the team stat. And the differential in save percentage is .07. This is only .05. One more shutout in one more game played. Better record, but again, you got to attribute some of that to the team. Carter Hart's definitely in there. I'm not too sure about Swayman and Blackwood. You guys are going to have to weigh in on that and give me your arguments and all. I'll sort of read if they belong in the rank as one of the best goalies. Anyway, but it's for sure going to be Hart for predictions, so. Congrats to probably a few of you. Oh, rookies, 45 points. That's trash. All right, let's move on. Boyko, how many games played you got, son? No goalies have enough games played to supplant the 45-point score. Rip. All right, let's do the fun stats. Hits 230 for that guy who everyone said, why don't you know this guy? Because no one watches fucking Florida. Come on. No one watches the Florida... Not even people in Florida watch the Panthers. Like, outside of Tampa Bay's bubble. Not even people outside of there watch the Florida Panthers. Fuck. Give me a break. Anyway. But apparently he's pretty good in the playoffs, so congrats. Or in the I don't know, whatever. I forget what the people were telling me of how I should know him. Alright, anyway, a couple guys, Showstrom, Clifford with some actual fights. And then the nameless wonder, Scott Mayfield. Alright. And there, that wraps it all up for the season wrap-up. And now we got the playoffs ahead of us. In the West, it's the Blackhawks and the Wild, the Winnipeg Jets against the Stars, and the classic rivalry Sharks in Vegas. And then us against the Coyotes in the East, the Rangers, and that other team from New York, Flyers and the Senators, Panthers and the Lightning. All right, nice. Oh, man, there's some rivalries there. And then Toronto and Boston. Hell yeah, that's rivalry city, man. You got to think that the Hawks and the Wild are pretty, decently established, whatever. The rivalry, there we go. Obviously, New York against New York is always big. Florida against Florida, and then the Leafs and the Bruins. I mean, a lot of history there in the playoffs. Yeah, this is good. Good narratives here shaping up for this playoffs. It's time for us to squash them all and make it all the way. Is it possible? Goddamn, definitely. Will we do it? That remains to be seen. We're going to need everything to fire on all cylinders. Blackwood, he's gotten hot going into the playoffs. He's going to need to keep that alive. We'll see what Arizona has for us. Keller, Hayton, Christian Fisher, not a bad first line. Philip Forsberg, Dvorak, and Timashov, not a bad second line. Then they got Taylor Hall with Foligno and Appleton as a third line, not bad. Yeah, it's a pretty good offensive core, all things considered. Chicken Russell, that's a fucking good defensive core. Wow, I would say that's equal to or better than ours. Oh, how'd they get Mario Ferraro? And why is he only a yeah, Mario Ferraro. He's goddamn. This game always sleeps on Sharks players especially, but dude, Mario Ferraro's like, come on, man. He's a high top 4. Let's go. All right. Anyway, and goaltender-wise, Sorokin, okay, cheese. They got cheese. That's all that matters. They got a cheese goaltender. Hopefully, he doesn't get too cheesy against us. It's hard to imagine that we will have trouble scoring, but crazier things have happened. But as we said, we're splitting the love. We split up McDavid, Draisaitl. It's benefited us so far. We are missing Strome, but Blackwell has done good. Hold on, 19 games played and only 4 points. That can't have been with us. Yeah, no, it's way back in New York. Yeah, he hasn't had to slot in, but he's slotting in here at the beginning because we're missing Strome. So, Blackwood, counting on you, buddy. We're counting on you. Rise up. Yeah, I mean, looking at it, we better win. Let's go. All right, game 1. On home ice. Oh my God, we don't score and we allow that many goals. Fuck off. Let's go. Game 2. Thank you. 5-4 victory. Shape up, guys. Get the defense going. Come on now. I don't believe we're going to allow this many goals against this team. On the road now. Let's go. Come on. We are such a better team. Why can't we keep the puck out of the net? What is going on? Why can't we keep the puck out of the net all of a sudden? We're kicking ass in the freaking regular season. Chubrov's got a minor injury. That's not good. We're going for chemistry. I said I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. We're going to go for chemistry here. +5, +3. Let's go. Making that change first. We're not exactly struggling to score, but it hasn't been great. But we left almost 5 goals in every game. Chubrov's fully healed. Game 4. Good. Big win right there. Much better performance overall. We didn't allow as many friggin' goals. Let's go. Get the defense going. Game 5. This is pivotal. On home ice. Let's go. We need this. We desperately need this game. There you go. 4-1 victory. Huge. Game 6. A chance to end it. I don't want to see a Game 7. And we don't have to see it 6-1 victory. All right, that change, I'm leaving it. That's a good change, I think. That's a very, very good change. All right, and Strome's back. That also missing Strome doesn't help. How did Blackwood do? How'd you do, buddy? Yeah, 2 points in 6 games played. -4. Yeah, not great. So, good depth in the regular season, but maybe struggling a bit in the playoffs. But it's all right. We got Strome back. And who is our next opponent? Please, I kind of wanted it to be Vegas, not just because, yeah, sure. I mean, the Sharks lost them, but Vegas would have been easier, I think. All right, well, we got the Sharks in the second round. So there we go. My goodness, Wisniewski. Goal per game, assist per game, 2 points per game. That's, yep, not too shabby, I'd say. Let's see how we got going. Our defense would have improved throughout the course of that, but yeah, still wasn't good. 3, 6, 7 goals, 4, 3 goals against. That's got to improve. Look at that power play, though. Almost 50%. Penalty kill. There you go. Look at that. Look at that differential. Oh, man. It's a good thing we're not playing Vegas. It would have been even worse than that. All right, but we're not getting the benefit of the calls here. Well, of course, we got McDavid on the roster. You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want to McDavid to slow him down. Because we're the NHL, blue collar, working class. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like some blue collar hockey, but if you can't keep up with the best on the ice, maybe you shouldn't be in the fucking league. There, I said it. Shove it up your ass, Gary Bettman. Call the rule book. This refereeing's been atrocious. All right, Wisniewski, 12 points. McDavid at 9 points. Puljujarvi, 7 points. Jones with 5. Bouchard with 5. Draisaitl with 5. -5. That second line, though. Hopefully they'll get better with some of the changes we've made. Kind of a big gap. But, I mean, Steven's not doing bad for Lynn. Where is Wilson? What are you doing? Oh my god, only 1 point for Wilson. That's he usually does way better than that. And, yeah, he needs to improve, but he will. I have a feeling he'll improve. When we made the line changes, it was really, really good. It looked real good. So, all right. I got the faith. I actually didn't check out the Sharks stats, but whatever. We'll go in blind. That's fine. We'll see what their lines are. They're probably pretty good. So, Shakovic, man, he got good in this. Nice. Shakovic, Giroux, Tarasenko. Holy shit, what kind of team is this? Donato, Couture, LeBanc, Lundell, Gregor, Stevenson. Wow, this is a good lineup. Clifford, Volmark, and Shmolevsky. Wow, okay. Vatanen, Merkley, Zaitsev, Carlson, Saryarvi, Myers. Like, that's not the greatest defensive core. Oh, what is this? Are you fucking kidding me? They have to have an injury. There's no way. Yeah, Kokkonen, okay. There's no fucking way that's been their goalies all year. If it was, I would have rioted. But yeah, Kokkonen's injured. That could be an in for us. Although the guy that they have in there has been absolutely lights out. So he's the ultimate cheese, apparently. But, again, on paper, we're the better team in pretty much every single facet. We have to play like it. They've been a good team all year. They've had some good production from a bunch of guys. It's up to us to be the better team here. So let's do it. Let's get it done. Home ice advantage again. We won our series in 6. They won their series in 6. Let's get off to the right start. Defense and offense, baby. We need to be firing on all cylinders here. 5-4 OT win. A close one, but we clutched it out at the end. I like it. Game 2. Home ice still. Let's get the double. We got the double, but it is a scoring fest between these two teams. Neither one ain't able to shut the other down, but if Kokkonen comes back, you got to wonder if they'll be able to do that to us. But we win the 2 games on home ice, onto the road, into SAP Center. Maybe it's some other tech bubble name. Into the Shark Tank. It's always going to be the Shark Tank to me. Oh, huge win in Game 3, 4-2, 1 win away. Let's cruise control. Cruise control. It's the Sharks, baby. They don't have what it takes. I told you, 5-3 victory. And we cruise through the second round onto the Western Conference Finals, baby. There we go. Who is going to be our opponent? Winnipeg. I just caught that, yeah. And here they are. Winnipeg waiting for us, who are also 8-2. Waiting for us. So they won both their series in 5. Oh, Wisniewski, I love you. And let's see. I don't think our defense would have improved too much there. No. Actually got worse. But we got 420 Blaze at goals for. 3.2 goals against. Power play still lights out. Penalty kill still doing great. We're still taking a crap ton more penalties than we're getting called beneficial for us. But we're going to have to deal with that. No excuses. We're just going to have to deal with it. Winnipeg's going to be all the way at the bottom. We'll see our opponents here. 3.4, 2.2. That's pretty good. Power play is okay. Penalty kill is good as well. So, all right. Unstoppable force, a movable object, but I'm kind of worried about how good their defense has been and how not so good ours has been. Yeah, it's a bit concerning. You gotta say it's a bit concerning. So hopefully we should just shape it up. I don't know, man. I feel like it shouldn't be as bad as it is, but it is. I'm not too sure about Blackwood right now as a goaltender in the playoffs. We'll see if he's able to just step it up at this point, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, kind of zoned out there for a minute. I started thinking about, okay, what the hell are we going to do if he doesn't work out? Like, do it. Anyway, let's not think about that quite yet. Actually, let's take a look. In the middle of playoffs, though, usually don't sign a contract. Yeah, you don't. No, bitch. Anyway, we also didn't check out the players' personal stats. We just checked out the team stats. Gotta see. Oh, baby. Wisniewski, McDavid, 15 points each. Puljujarvi with 12. Draisaitl with 11. Plus minus is getting better. Ferland with 7. Stevens with 6. Wilson with 6. Strome only with 5, but he has only played 4 games, so he's actually done incredibly well since coming back. That line's really getting together. Blackwell, yeah. Kara, 2 points, 2 points. So the fourth line and Shaw with not great production, but that's all right. And Bouchard kicking absolute ass here in the playoffs. 12 points in 10 games played. Jones with 7. Nurse with 6. Chubrov with 3. Good pluses from them. Not happy about this line being minuses, but what can you do? Ugh, come on, Blackwood. You're getting carried right now, man. We need you to pull your weight. If you pull your weight, we're a fucking cup winner. Give me, like, it doesn't even have to be your season goaltending. Give me average goaltending. Give me a .905, and we will win the fucking cup. Give me a .905 and we win the cup. Book it. I promise you, Blackwood. Please. Just give us that. Okay. Winnipeg. Another good team, obviously, or they wouldn't be here. They got Kyle Connor, Headhunter McHeadhunter-Eaton. That didn't flow off the tongue as easily as I thought it might. And Ehlers. Oh boy. Perfetti, Dubois, Russ. This is kind of very similarly built to us. Like 2 really good centers. Oh man, this is a good team. Oh man, look at that. Oh god. Okay, we're going to struggle with this team. They are solid. Defensively, pretty good all the way around. And they're going to have hella suck. No, that what? Oh, they don't have Hellesuck. Okay, no Hellesuck, but they got UC Saros, who's done very good in the playoffs so far, to be fair. So apparently 83 is the cutoff for cheese. You can't have 85. That's too good. Too good, says EA. But, I mean, we're kind of similarly built. We have a way better defensive core and a better goaltender, but that means we're going to have better defense, of course. But anyway, doesn't matter. Game 1, home ice advantage once again. Canada against Canada. Who's going to be the representative in the Stanley Cup Finals? Because in the East, all the Canadian teams have been eliminated. All one of them. Or no, I guess Ottawa's a Canadian team. Big 5-0 shutout in Game 1. That's a statement there, Blackwood. That's a statement for me. Let's go. Have another good game like that. Don't care about scouting right now. 6-2. There you go. Only allowing 2 goals across 2 games. That's absolutely huge. We seem to have Winnipeg's number so far, but we're going into their barn. Can we continue? Yes, we can. A gutsy 2-1 win. And Game 4, baby. End it. Oh, my God. We have been in cruise control since the first round, sweeping the second and third round opponents. Unbelievable. Wow. And Boston is waiting for us in the finals. Oilers against the Bruins, 12-5 to our 12-2. But we're getting going now. We're like, it's working. Our team is working. So let's see here. We are, there you go, look at that. Closer to what we did in the season now, too. Wow. 4-1-4, 2-5-7. Power play got a bit worse, but it was expected. It's still scoring 1 out of 3 times, and penalty kill, you know, still in the mid-80s, which is better than it was in the regular season. We also have 2 shorties, 4, looking extremely good. Against Boston here, who is 3-2-9, 2-3-5. We have the better offense. They have the better defense. We have the better power play. They have the better penalty kill. So, yeah. We're gonna have our work cut out for us. This is gonna be a good finals. We've played less games, sure. You could say rest may be a bit of a factor, but they haven't played a ton of games, so it's like they're also maybe they're not out of that groove, right? We had quite a few games, quite a few days between games here, so maybe that's a factor. But it doesn't matter. We're in the Cup Finals, baby. Again, we cannot lose like we did last time. 20 points, McDavid. 19 for Wisniewski. 16 for Draisaitl. Man, they look like they're on a line together, but they're not. Puljujarvi with 14. Ferland, dude. He has been incredible in these playoffs for us. 10 points. Wilson with 9. Dude, he had quite a series right there. 8 points for Stevens. 6 in 8 games for Strome. That's a pretty good pace he's been on. Similar to... I could say almost similar to Ferland's, yeah. Started off good. Kind of slacked at the end there, but who cares? Yeah, fourth line could get a bit more production, but they're now pluses, so who cares? Defensively, Bouchard continues to be above point per game. Jones, 10 points. I mean, all the plus minuses are good besides that bottom pairing, but I'm not doing anything further. It's working. And there you go. Perfect, Blackwood. Again, if you give me that, you don't even have to give me as good as what you did in the last season. If you give me just average around what you're doing right now, even if I think we win the cup. I absolutely think we can win the cup. So Blackwood, lock it down for us. He struggled in the first 2 rounds, man, but he has really gotten going now. And that's the right time to come alive. If you're ever going to come alive, make it in the latter half, baby. This is when we need you the most. The games get tougher from here. Blackwood's getting better. Our team has to continue to get better. Boston ain't going to be taking in breaks. We know that. Marchand, Studnicka, Hinostroza, Pacioretty, Borgstrom, Hosang, Jankowski, Barbashev, Hartman. So not the most skilled, but a lot of heart and soul across this roster. Graves, McAvoy, Barry, Vakanainen, Kulikov, Lawson. Not bad. And then they got... What is up with the cheese, man? I swear, every single fucking goalie's 83, and they're all good. And a cheese goalie. Cahoon, they got... Okay, so they have Cahoon, so another guy could come back and bite us. There's Barry on this team. Cahoon's on this team. Yeah, so if you shift down... Oh, yeah, they look even better if you shift some of these guys down, yeah. So, okay, they got a guy come back for an injury. We have been fortunate so far in that regard. Knock on wood. So let's go, Edmonton. You take a look at us. You've seen Boston. On paper, we're the better team, but that only takes you so far. It's all about the grit and determination. We know we got a bottom 6 who's all about being a heart and soul. Can you guys find it within you here in the top 6 as well to match the effort that they come out with your skill? I hope so. Let's do it. Let's do it here. Game 1. Stanley Cup Finals. Home ice advantage to us. Edmonton. Come on. Let's go. Start off good. 5-4 overtime win. Huge win. Clutching it out there. Game 2. 5-1 win. We are scoring at will, and now we just kept the puck out of the net. If you're Boston, you got to be worrying. On the road now into the TD Garden. Come on, boys. Let's go. Oh, 6-1 win! And 3 straight wins means we are 1 win away. 1 win away from the Stanley Cup being in our arms. But here we're going to go into the real-time sim. We're going to get absolutely fucking cheesed because they're a worse team with a worse goalie and a worse defensive core. They are going to shut us the fuck down here. But whatever. Cup is in the building. We got to do it. It's tradition. Game 7s are cup in the building. We got to go into the sim. Let's go. Starting off with a power play. Draisaitl capitalizes an early goal on Swayman. First shot, first goal. But Josh Ho-Sang evens it up at 1. And they have the shot advantage, a power play of their own. They're coming out strong in the first period. Their backs are against the wall. We got to survive it, match their intensity, come out swinging in the second. Power play again. Can we capitalize? It cannot. It's been pretty good, though. And we even the shot total back up. Kind of a high-flying first period. Both goals scored from incredibly similar locations, although opposite. And, yeah, we kind of survived that early flurry of all their adrenaline coming out of the gate. Now, we play to our system. We roll our lines. And we throw what is likely to be their game right back in their face. Let's go. Second period. Come on, Edmonton. Big goal here. We need a big goal. Who's going to step up? No shot so far. A bit of defensive. We take a penalty and kill it off, however. Come on, Edmonton. Uh-oh, they're getting the shot advantage. They're really getting that shot advantage here. Can't seem to be able to get the puck in there. But defensively, we're doing good. We're surviving, but yeah, they're coming out strong. They are coming out strong. 1-1 here still going into third period. We need a nice breaker. Both goalies playing their hearts out. Everyone's defending well, grinding well. Every single goal is tough to come by. We need a gritty one. Oh, McAvoy somehow finds the back of the net from kind of no man's land right there. They get another power play because of it. Why not? Come on, offense. We need a tying marker here. We need a tie. Come on, the freaking cheese. There it is, baby. Stevens ties it up at 2. Huge. Oh, fuck off. And Brad Marchand takes the lead back. Come on. Come on, Edmonton. Late tying goal. Late tying goal. Nope. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I told you. This is why I don't go into the fucking sim. Because it's absolutely horrible. This is exactly why. It's completely inconsistent from the calendar sim. So it's like you build a team based on the calendar sim, then you get into the playoffs and it's different. It's freaking impossible. Anyway, but that's how we roll. Game 5 now. On home ice, so we have a chance to win the cup on home ice. Let's go, guys. Get the goal scoring going. Beat this 83 overall goaltender, Edmonton. Power play. Get off to another early good start. Nope. Pacioretty opens the scoring for Boston. Oh, boy. Come on, Edmonton. Why are we struggling to score? We shouldn't be, but, you know, it's in the game. Come on, Edmonton. 83 goaltenders in it. 1-0 for them after 1. We're out shooting them 16-7, but it doesn't matter because they have a god in goal in Swayman. Kill that off, please. It's a long one. Oh my God. Studnicka makes it 2-0 on the power play, and this is exactly why. This is exactly they score again on the power play. Our penalty kills have been great until it's 3-0. 3-0. I mean, we can't score. It's in the second period. We still haven't scored a goal. We only got 4 shots though, and 5 shots in that period. So I mean, it kind of makes sense, but still, this is bullshit, dude. This is absolute bullshit. We go into the tech sim, and this is what happens. This is why I don't do it. This is fucking point in case. Unbelievable, dude. It's just it acts completely different. Wozniewski gets 1, but it's too little, too late. Too little, too late. Oh, fuck you. You're making it close. I hate you, game. I absolutely hate you. Make it close there. Another 3-2 loss. Yeah, has to be a 3-2. I'm not even checking 3 stars. This is absolute bullshit. So they've won 2 straight now. Back on home ice for them. Oh, are they going to force that game 7? I bet you they will. Cup is still in the building. Come on, Edmonton. Come on, guys. Let's go. I can't take this seriously. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Let's go. Come on. Oh, fuck. Look how many power plays they're getting. And Marchand capitalizes. Power play goal. They get the first one. Amazing. Other power play for Boston. And McDavid ties it on a power play of our own. All right. Can we get going here, please? Let's go. Come on, guys. We're better than this. Score some goals. Please find a way to score goals on this piece of shit Swayman. He's an 83 goaltender that no one's heard of. We have a ridiculous top 6. Come on. Second period. Come on, Edmonton. Another power play. Score on it. Holy shit, now it's our turn to score power play goals. Haha, McDavid gets another one. Suck it. Seth Jones with a huge... Oh, and Draisaitl. Ah, get fucking wrecked. Boston. Yes. There we go. 5-1. We don't choke this away. Second period. This is absolutely massive. We do not want to choke this away. Amazing. Our big guns finally get the job done here. Oh, and Ferland gets another one for good measure. That's only the second period. A 5-goal second period puts us on cruise control into the third period. Shut it down, Blackwood. It's all you, baby. Let's go. Power play. I don't know. Get poured on if you want to. Yeah, just kill some time. Grind it out in their zone. They're going to start cross-checking people in the face, and refs aren't going to call it because game management. They get one from McAvoy right there, leading it down, but it shouldn't matter. Another goal. The countdown has begun. The Edmonton Oilers are your Stanley Cup champions. What else can you say about that except we made it work? Chat right now. You guys are the real MVPs. Draisaitl on that second line just really seemed to be what was sort of missing, so to speak. But, I mean, everyone else, they pulled their weight when they needed to. God, man, Wozniewski really sort of came alive. Even Puljujärvi on that top line was doing great. Switching the defensive pairings, which we were planning to do next year, really kind of helped the shutdown there as well. So, wow, I mean, we made it work. The Edmonton Oilers, Stanley Cup champions. McDavid has gone all the way and won it this time. And goodness gracious, it was nuts. I mean, those 2 games when Boston fought back, they were able to kind of grind us down, winning 3-2 victories, which is, you know, I mean, yeah, they're a good team. And, yeah. There's nothing to do with the simulation. Anyway, Conn Smythe, probably not a surprise. Connor McDavid with 34 points. Looks like they finally fixed that glitch of not just showing like the last year or the last round performance there. Although 34 points, is that really what he did in the playoffs? That's a lot of friggin' points. Connor friggin' McDavid, man, what a beast. All right, baby, but that is the real trophy, what we came for, what we've been waiting for. And the captain, after humbly accepting the Conn Smythe, will go up to claim his just reward from a new commissioner after we fired Gary Bettman into the sun. Connor McDavid, with the cup in his hand, takes it and raises it over the head in Boston as they throw beer and Irish stuff onto the ice. I don't know. And of course, handing it off first to oh no, that's Seth Jones. I was like, he hands it off first to Darnell Nurse. He's like, nope, screw you. Your chopped liver, Seth Jones. Oh wait, was that Caleb Jones? Or was I don't even know. Anyway, I probably read the name wrong. Anyway, I'm kind of feeling a little silly right now, man. I was pissing a moment about the tech sim and how different it is, and now we're celebrating a cup win because it feels just so good, man. We've worked so hard. We've had such a good team. We've just continued to fall flat in the playoffs, and something felt different this year. And anytime really, when it feels different, it's a good sign. When it feels different in a positive way, you know, when something's kind of clicking, when things are working without you having to seemingly do much. We did make those changes in the playoffs, of course, but when it came down to it, like then you felt it click immediately, right? Like we were, sort of struggling to keep the puck out of that, still scoring, but we made that defensive switch and it worked. Even Blackwood started to do better as he hoists the cup over his head. But there they are, your Stanley Cup champion Edmonton Oilers at long last. The cup is back in Edmonton.